Imagine what it's like to hide who you are for most of your life. I had a huge secret no one was allowed to know, because knowing could put my family and I in danger. My name is Sylvia. I moved to Miami from Peru when I was 8, and I am undocumented. Growing up, I knew my family was different. We lived in a one-bedroom apartment, we didn't own a car, and we did not have access to healthcare because visiting a clinic might mean that you might get deported. This means that I never had a pretty pink cast or braces, which younger me thought was the epitome of an American childhood. When my grandfather passed away, my mom couldn't go to the funeral, not because her low-income job as a cleaning lady prevented her from doing so, but because we were undocumented. As I got older, I learned about my immigration status and what it meant to other people. I had to sit in silence and fear while I would hear the words illegals and aliens being thrown around from the mouths of my own peers at school. I also suffered many anxiety and depressive episodes because of the uncertainty of what my future would hold. Despite doing well academically, going to college still seemed like a faraway dream. In June 2012, Obama passed an executive order meant for people like me, called Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, which is DACA for short. We're called dreamers because we have grown up in this country. We call it our home, and achieving the solid American dream and finally feeling like we belong is all that we want. The program saved my life. I was able to have normal teenage things like a driver's license, a social security number, and a work permit for what my peers would call a shitty retail job. I was also given a voice. I no longer had to hide in the shadows. I was able to share who I was, and I started out with my friends. I wore this proudly like a badge because it showed that I had persevered against all odds. I was still hesitant, however, to share this on a public level. But this all changed November 2016. After the election results, when my sister and I expressed our fear about our future, we were lucky enough to have a huge support made up of regular people, just like you and just like me. People that are ready to fight and stand with us against the threat of being thrown back in the dark. This is also when I got involved with Planned Parenthood as an intern and an activist. I wanted to help my community, and I had the privilege to do so. Our home of South Florida is one of the biggest regions of low-income people in the country. People that depend on our services, crucially. Planned Parenthood also gave me an accepting and safe space to be who I am, and share my story, and lend my voice on behalf of others that don't have one. I stand in front of you now with a college degree, and a promising future ahead, but my bright future is still in jeopardy. It is important now, more than ever, to have Congress pass a Clean Dream Act. That way, kids like me and my sister don't ever have to go back in the dark, in the shadows and fear of the unknown. Thank you.